friends in the past when I quit on me had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it to believe. Bad time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. One time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing the marvel, Sergio Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat.
This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Sergio Maravilla Martinez. Argentina has traveled the...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified...
So much hype surrounding this fight. They ring the bell, and here we go. That hook just can't find the target. Nice hook there. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowds. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Missing with the left hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw the hook, but didn't land. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out.
A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far. So he's back up, but at some point, Johnny, he's got to live to fight another day, doesn't he?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again. You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again...
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. One punch could change the entire complexion. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Caution is being thrown to the wind. That counterpunch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That's good. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches. Sergio Martinez is rocked. halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
But look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
That right hook won't score. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. And he misses with the left uppercut.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice stop, but that won't score. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with him?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Confident. You gotta take that.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's like...
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Surge. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centre, cellar cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about back here. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton up. Tonight I have to let me pull my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still backing up in more.
There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody? I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like.
Do your business.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've lain back. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jet,
and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round.
And back.
Now you're switching off. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab.
Let's fight.
Don't let him get in your head. That's it. This is what you're doing.
One, two, three, four, five. You are the sweetest thing. Are you ready for more?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. Up against him, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. What? Saul Canelo Alvarez. These two have certainly talked the talk. They ring the bell, and here we go. Brilliant hook there. And he scores with the counter. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Oh, and Saul is down. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner, the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that overhaul. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of fight we need to see.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. That jab doesn't find a home. We've never seen... Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Go with breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him.
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the...
Important now in this first minute, this next round, that you get on top of him, keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you
confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
Fight. Don't let him get that...
And there's the bell to start the round. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Todd. They're on fire in the ring.
Straight right just misses. That hook won't score. Can they figure out the... Oh, my word, Canelo... So he beats the count and will continue. What bravery being shown here.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Good counter punching. Holding the score with that right hook. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Well, this fighter has been down twice. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Canelo Alvarez just got... So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be... And there's the bell to start the round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. They're in sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but...
Character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think right and back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. We've never seen Canelo... He's back on his feet, but his opponent is licking his chops right now.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men getting... They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They've got to think like a goalkeeper. Forget after 10 seconds. They've got to be smart.
Threw the hook, didn't land. Do you believe this? If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Where are the jabs? Where are the body punches? These 2 guys are just going after each other's chin.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. To put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You've done all your work all the way through.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. The straight right just misses. The stamina is off the charts. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost... And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody...
There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left foot. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two.
Let's fight. Come to me.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel?
Let's go.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right.
Do your business.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right.
Let's do it.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? walk into anything. It's got to be dangerous. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right.
Let's do it.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on.
Let's go.
One, two, three,
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. There can only be one, Lomachenko. Lightweight division, of course, he's a former world champion in 3 different weight classes. Weighing in at 130 pounds, 5'6" tall with a reach of 65.4 inches. And he'll be squaring off against Amir King Khan. 140 pounds, 5'8" tall with a reach of 71 inches.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you got...
And it's the king, Amir King.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They landed a good jab there. Insane action. No rest for the weary. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Do you believe what we're seeing?
Stay that way now.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
He's on his last leg.
Working behind the jab and then let your softs go. Don't let him get back into
a minute of the next round and get on top of him. Keep him busy with a jab. Work behind the...
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
confidence, he's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking.
And there's the bell to start the round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dance right there, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
It's bombs away. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Needs to put some combination work together. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Good counter punching. Do you believe what we are seeing? They figure out the combination to this safe. That hook scores.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. You'd like to see more jabs. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the... And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skill.
Lomachenko is buzzed. A very competitive round here so far. Fought for a second of getting out of trouble, but now he's right back in the phone booth.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish his round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both men step back for just a moment. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get into the body. Keep taking away that air.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Only catching air with that hook. There goes Lomachenko.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit Amir Khan has rocked.
2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Lomachenko in trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightness.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. And that hook misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3, 4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the... And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Uh-oh, Lomachenko just got rocked.